Right. Yeah, that's a shame that don't work, what they told me. I emailed the company and said to them, look, I'm having this trouble. If I lose 4K, I need to swap over to 1080p. And they said, oh yeah, just pause the stream. Well, it don't work either, so you can't do it. It says you can't change to 1080p while streaming. Well, I'm not, because I'm paused. So yeah, that's a pain. So hopefully I'm going to email them again and tell them that you can't do that, because that's rubbish. I can directly stream out of my camera, but that doesn't have. There's no way. Well, you can start it and stop it, but you can't really do anything else. That's all you can do. You can start it and stop it, and then you can't change any settings or do anything. So. There is one sitting down there. I'm sure you can see it. Yeah, it's quite difficult if when they're coming from that end and they come right over the top of you. I try to keep on them as much as I can, like to try and get them close up for you. But as I turn round, I have to swap from the viewfinder to the monitor, and I lose them. So it's a sort of having to zoom out a way so I don't lose them. The last one I wanted to get them a bit closer for you. I haven't changed nothing, that's the thing, Sally. I don't know why I haven't changed anything, yet you're saying the sound's better. That's what I mean. It's weird. I wonder if it's just 4K, can't push all the sound and everything I've got going on, because yeah, I've got 3 mics on here. What do they sound like when they come past? They sound stereo? Yeah, I could probably try 2K, but again, I've then got to change the stream. But next time I will try 2K and see how we get on. Because there is a 2K option. There's quite a lot of options on this to do lots of different things, but yeah, if you can hear echo, it's probably because my phone's turned on. I'm just like listening back to it again, so you can hear the stream twice. There is a little bit of a delay. I do prefer the streamer box though to OBS and for stuff like that. OBS is a pain sometimes, and I could never schedule anything. But today was, like I said, I wanted to go to Coningsby today, but unfortunately we didn't go there. But I wanted to test this really before I went live, like proper doing something like that. I'm focusing down the other end on that other 15. The ones down here are going back, but I can't wait for this new tripod tomorrow. This got steadily worse on Friday, and I was really struggling to keep them in view. And yeah, I did mess around with it over the weekend, and I thought, oh, I sorted it out now. And then I got it up here, got the camera on it, and now it's just like now, look, it should stay there, it's counterbalanced, but it doesn't. It just moves around. And then when I'm following them and tracking them, it gets like jammed up, and I have to really force it, and then that makes the screen judder. So I'm hoping tomorrow is going to fix all that stuff. And I think we've got the sound right. I think we've got the picture right, and hopefully we should have this, the tracking right, and we'll be good. We're definitely moving in the right direction anyway. Channel's going from strength to strength. You can't tell the difference between 1080p and 4K, Sally. Yeah, you need to get your glasses sorted out. This does stream well in 1080p though. I have got a high bit rate. I'm streaming at 3,700 kilobits per second, which is high for 1080p. So it's bringing the best quality I can for you at 30 frames per second. So. It should be pretty good. Yeah, I don't know don't know why the difference in the restart of making the mic sound different either. It might just be when I'm pushing all that stuff through 4K and the signal's a little bit low. It might be that, but it's a bit weird. But hopefully when the planes go now, then obviously the front mics should be really good. I've got them turned down quite a lot. I don't know how loud they were when they came past. There's a lot to it, this stream and stuff, and just trying to get everything right is just a pain. And every time you swap cameras or whatever, everything is completely different. And this streaming box that I've got, you can save the settings, but every time you start up, it asks you to put the settings back in again, and you've got to put it in how it were. But I took a photograph of what I've got, and it looks alright now. So. Yeah, I was like going back last week to the forum things. You know, when you've got 2,500 people watching the stream, you want to, you know, even you guys, just, you know, 68 of you, I want it to be the best I can give it to you. You know, that's what we try and do at the best time every time we can. But we just want to move forward and go better and better. The sun's gone behind some clouds now, which is good, because earlier on, I did record a few F-35s going out, and I couldn't see them. I think that F-15 everyone's moving now. I'm not sure. It's a long way down there. Let's have a look. I do need to change the focus settings on this though, because I've got the high. So when something comes into focus, it goes red. And I used to have it in white, and I do not like red, so I'm going to be changing that in a minute. Because that makes it look really blurry, even though it's in shot. To me, I can't see it very well, so just going to see if I can change that now while waiting for that to come. If I can remember where it is in this thing. Can't remember where the settings are for it now. Oh, actually, I think they're on the side of this. So. No, they're not there. Oh, so many settings on this camera, it's unreal. Lewis is jumping around in the van if you wondering why it's moving around so much. I had a firmware update on this camera at the weekend as well, but I can't tell you what it did because nothing looks different. I have bought a 2x zoom converter that goes on the front of this. I tried it out over the weekend and I couldn't see any difference, which is really strange. Like when you look through it, it looks like a magnifying glass, but when you put it on the front of this camera, I zoom right out and I couldn't really see anything that didn't do nothing. So I don't know, I'll have to try another time. Alright, coloured bars. Whoop, didn't want that. Went offline then for a minute. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just trying to change the focus things because they're annoying as hell. I can't find them nowhere. Oh, there he is. Peaking. Turn the colour off. I do not want red. Right, here we go. Black and white. That's much better. I can actually see what's in focus and what's not now. Sorry about that. That's really funny, you know, but people say your phone's listening to you when you're talking. Well, I bought that lens thing I was just talking about, and all of a sudden I got a notification from eBay saying, how was your purchase? Yeah, I definitely listen to what you're saying. How many F-15s can we see down the bottom there? I think we can see 3, possibly. Might be more. Is there ads on this stream? Because I didn't turn them on, but sometimes this box decides what it wants to do on its own. That is the only trouble with this. You can't, unless you've got a laptop, you can't change the intensity of the ads. It just chooses what it thinks. So unfortunately, I've got no control over that at the moment. Unless I've got a laptop with me, I can't change it. I can't do it on the phone. It doesn't allow you to do it. It only says monetize or non-monetize, that's all it says. And obviously, you know, we need to monetize because obviously we need to pay for the equipment and fuel. So unfortunately, that's an evil we have to have, unfortunately. But I try not to make it so that they're too aggressive. But like I said, if I haven't got a laptop, I can't control that. So this box just chooses what it wants to do. Yeah, you may well get ads, but like I said, I can't see them either. I'm on premium YouTube. There are ways. I'm not going to say it online, but there is ways if you look up to get premium YouTube if you're on an Android. Not by paying YouTube, so have to do a bit of research, guys. But you can do it on Apple as well, but I think it's not quite as good. But I pay for premium because I find, because then you've got the music as well. I listen to music when I'm driving over here sometimes or whatever, and you've got no ads. You've got a lot of benefits that come with the premium. But I've got the family one, so Lewis and my wife and my boys and everything have all got premium, and then they don't get ads and have all the music and everything. So I think you get up to 5 people with the family one, which is £20 a month, which is quite a bit if you've already got, say, you've got Sky TV at home or, you know, Netflix and things like that. It does ramp the bills up a lot, but I do think it's worth it. And like I said, if you've never heard me say this before, there's an app called the Google Opinion Rewards in the Google Play Store, and I think Apple still has it. And you can, every time you go shopping, it'll ask you if you've been to a certain shop or if you want to upload your receipts, but you have to turn receipts on in the settings, and you get like 13 pence for every time you go shopping. It might not sound a lot, but after a month, if you go shopping a lot, you know, or if you're just driving around, it'll say, did you go to Tesco's this weekend? And you just put yes or no or whatever, and you get paid for it. At the end of the month, it goes into a Google account. You can either buy YouTube Premium or you can super chat me. You can use it for anything to do with YouTube. So Google Opinion Rewards, well worth getting. I've had it for a long time, and I think I've amassed something like 500 and something quid on there. So it's definitely worth it. Yeah, it's not really, you know, it's not about making money on this channel, although it helps obviously pay for the diesel and things like that, and you know, but I come here because my boy likes coming here, I like coming here, I enjoy it. It looks like the 15s are moving down the bottom, but you know, it just helps. It just helps pay for the fuel. So it never pays it all, but. YouTube should pay me for that advert, really, shouldn't they? Right. Let's see if we can see them. There they are. There's one of them. I see two. Just trying to adjust the. I think there's another one down there. Looking at it. I've got another zoom thing on here. I'm just going to turn that on as well. I think we'll get a bit closer to them. Yeah, it gives us a little bit more. It's called a clear zoom, and it gives me a tiny little bit more zoom at the far end. Now I can see there's nothing there, so. What I am going to do is I'm going to switch the camera from 4K to 1080p as well. You have to let me know if that makes a difference in the quality, but I think I can zoom a whole lot further in 1080p on this camera than I can 4K, so I'm just going to try it and see what it does. Because if I'm streaming in 4K and or in 1080p on YouTube, and I'm in 4K on the camera, if it's not making any difference, then there's no point in being in. So, although I am recording, I'm recording 4K on the box anyway, but let's have a look and see if it does make any difference to the zoom. I think it probably will. But you'll have to let me know if it makes a difference to the quality of the stream. I'm hoping it doesn't. When I can find it. I don't know what, Sony makes some real weird settings in their camera. Right, I've now turned the camera to 1080p, so let me know if that make any difference to the stream. I don't think it will, but I think now I should be able to, I should be zooming in a lot more. Quite a bit more actually. Right, just got some updated news, guys. We've got one that's coming in and it's going to take the cable. So, just going to try and find where the cable is on the runway. It's not far from where I'm looking, I don't think. So this could be quite good. Yeah, hopefully that's made a difference to the zoom. I think the cable's in that thing there, somewhere there. In that, I think that goes across. I think that goes across the runway there somewhere. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to be, but apparently it's coming in. Right, is that degraded the stream at all? Does it look different when that's now in 1080p on the camera, or does it look okay still? Because to me it looks worse. I'm going to change it back, I think. Right. I think that's better. Yeah, I don't know how far it is out or anything. I don't know. Dave was just telling me that they reported one coming in. Hopefully the picture sort itself out in a minute. Yeah, I've just there's the heat haze down there, but I've just changed it back to 4K, so it should sort itself out in a minute. It'll take a little bit because the stream's a little bit behind, so. That should change in a minute. Yeah, I have changed now, so hopefully I'm also going to change that zoom thing as well. I'm just going to go back to that and change that as well. I think they're both affected it. But it's always good testing, but I don't want to test it while there's something coming in and going on a thingy, so. But I know where the zoom thing is, so bear with me just for a minute. Right, should be back to normal now. It should be back to normal now, hopefully. Right, we've got one coming in, so I've just got to see if I can keep an eye on it. I don't think this will be the one, but it's two. I think he's already gone past the cable. Not this one. Hold on. Again. Right, he's on his way in apparently. Here comes another one. Quite a steep descent, this one. Either. Any more up there yet? Let's keep an eye on it. Apparently he's heading back, so we'll keep it down that end just in case he comes soon, because apparently he's on his way back. Is it really? It's really weird because I'm not seeing it like that. Right, I'll pause the stream and then start the stream again. That ain't going to go off, I'm just going to pause it in case it's that, because I've changed it back to how it normally is, so just give... That's the trouble when you change things. Alright, there's another one coming in. I'm just going to have to keep it like this for now. But I'm recording on the camera, so if it don't come out well on here, I can see it's alright on the camera, so... And that one. Lots of fire engines about now. Right, let's see if we can just quickly sort this issue out. It's going to go blank and then come back on again. Right, is that better? Yeah, it should be sorted now. Just in time, hopefully. Let that be a lesson to me. Don't change settings while you're streaming when something like this goes on. Yeah, it's just a bit weird. All I've done is take the HDMI wire out and put it back in again. So they're going away. So hopefully that one of the ones that was the one that was catching a wire. It didn't. Because he definitely didn't catch it, unless it's going up the other end. He's not going. The weird thing is I can't hear myself talking, so but if you can hear me talking, that's all good. The sound's cutting out a bit, is it? I'm not sure why that is. I have dropped a couple of frames, but can't see. Yeah, I'm not sure about the sound. I can't hear myself in the microphone, but I can hear on the stream, I think. The sound's cutting out a bit. Yeah. I can hear myself, so that's good. Well, I'm hoping we're going to have one that take the wire, but I mean, those guys all came in. This guy's still sitting here, so he wouldn't be still sitting here if he'd already in, so... Yeah, I'm trying a new setup today, and I know it does sound a bit strange, so I just got to keep on playing around with the settings to try and get it right. I think it's because you can hear that's picking up my voice on the front camera, the front mics as well as the back one. I think that's why it's doing it, because I have to stand quite close to it. So that may be why it sounds like that. But hopefully the planes sound good when they go up. But I've just got to tweak the odd little tiny setting here and there just to get it 100% right. But we're getting there. Just changed the mic gain, so hopefully I can see on the monitor that my front two mics are picking up just as much as what my back mic is. So that's probably why it sounds a bit funny like that. Yeah, everything's new to me at the minute. I mean, I'm still learning this camera. The camera I've had for a while now, but something surprises me every time I use it. Like I find another setting here and there. This streaming box is really complicated but good, and just trying to get. I mean, this camera can take 8 mics, so you know, it's pretty professional. But trying to get them all balanced and get them all exactly right is quite difficult. Yeah, I can see that. I can see the tanker going into Mildenhall now. Just keeping an eye on what's going on in front, really, just in case this 15 that's coming in or whatever's coming in taking a while. I can't hear the stream. Do you mean you've turned it down, or? Yeah, I can hear the echo when I listen back to it. I'm just going to try and sort that out a little bit. Well, like I say, it's not an echo. It's just like you can hear all the other speakers as well. I think. Just turn them down a little bit. Maybe that's a little better. If you've got surround sound, guys, on your TV, put it on, because you should be getting it. Yeah, the camera's got a really good image on this camera. A 6K, capable up to 6K, and as much as I'm using a Cinetone, which is Sony's like flat profile, I've made a few LUTs and improvements to the colours, but I didn't want to go too stupidly over the top for live streaming. But when I do upload the videos, I always put a little bit more saturation on the videos. Sometimes probably a bit too much, but I like them when it's really saturated. But for streaming, it's good. I can make some changes to the colours, but I think they're pretty realistic to what I'm looking at. It's slightly flat, but gives a good image, good quality. I could yodel if you want me to. Right, I think it's coming in. that one either. Still waiting. Lots of people waiting now. I forgot to turn my radio on, so I'm just at the mercy of Dave's radio at the minute. I can just make out his radio. Well, there's a lot of people waiting at the fence for it to happen, so... And obviously last week we had one that came in at burst his front wheels tyres, which I didn't see, obviously, because I was over at Mildenhall. That's obviously why we had them come in into Mildenhall. But I did come here after the stream, just to see what was going on. And they were fixing the runway still. Yeah, I think that's what I just heard. Doing a fly past first, but don't see nothing at the minute. Just a waiting game. I'm trying to scan the sky to see if I can see them, but it only seems to be this fire truck. Oh yeah, I can see the fire trucks down the other end now. I couldn't see them before. I say the sun's quite. It's a bit of a hazy day, and I can just about make them out down the bottom now. No, it's not an exercise. No, unfortunately, no, the planes are getting quite old now, but they're obviously well maintained. But you know, obviously sometimes things go wrong. So the pilots obviously reported a problem, and they, you know, even if it's a slight problem, they will get the fire trucks out just in case. That's always they're always safer than sorry, if you know what I mean. So sometimes you know, you'll hear an emergency or whatever, but it's something small sometimes. But obviously we just have to keep a watch to make sure nothing really badly happens, because obviously I'll turn the camera away for anything like that, but out of respect. But obviously you know, most of the time it's something sort of, you know, less dramatic than that. It's a, you know, a little technical issue that they just take precaution for. Right, I can see one in the distance now, guys. It's coming at much of a bit more of a shallow angle, so it could be this one. Coming in quite slow as well, taking its time to come in, so it could be this one. Trying to keep it there. Tripod keeps moving. There's another one in the background. I think he's flying over. Yeah, that's the one. See his hook hanging down. Wait for him to come back round again now. That's quite awkward because he went all the way around. I had to really step over the wires there. Probably coming at a much shallower angle. I can hear him going to the side of me now. fire engine's moved into a different position. I'm keeping an eye out. As soon as I see him, I'll go back to him. I think he's now banking round. Can't see him yet. Obviously trying to sort out something. He obviously is travelling quite slow, so I think I can see him in the distance now, just to break out. I don't know if the camera's picking him up or not, but no, it's not that. With the focus peaking I've got on, even the bird's sharp and a real long distance away, and that's what I thought it was, but it didn't. Here he comes, he's now coming round. I think he might go around again, I'm not sure, he's quite high though, he's coming down. Can't make the hook out this time though. Oh yeah, just about, I think. Here we go. There it is. Safely down, nicely done. long way down there. The fire engine on this end hasn't moved yet. The other ones are now going to it. It's always good to see them get down safely when there's a problem. It's always a trouble when they come in from the other way. The hook is a long way down there, so it's hard to get a close up on them, but obviously now they've got to get that out of the way and get that cable all sorted out before they can do anything else. I should might walk down there to go and find out what's happening. There's a long way down there, you know. I'm just going to leave it on because the other fire engine's now going up the top. I'm just going to have to jump down quickly, but I'll leave it on the plane and that. I'll be right back. So apparently it's a brake failure on that one. That's what the issue is. I should imagine that must be a bit disconcerting when you're coming in and you've got the brakes. Did it start doing it again, did it? I ain't touching nothing at the minute. Yeah, just leave them to it. I'm not touching anything. Hasn't dropped any frames that I can see, but nothing's wrong on here, so hopefully we're seeing everything that's going on. Yeah, I changed it from 4K to 1080p while streaming, and the streaming box didn't know what was going on. That's why it went all funny. So I pulled the HDMI wire out, put it back in, and that sorted it. So I think I've only ever caught one cable from this end before. They're always that end. So if there's anything else out, if they're getting low on fuel, they'll then tend to go into Mildenhall. But I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything sort of going in that way. Maybe everything's back apart from this one. I'm not sure. I think I thought I saw F-35s go out just before I went live, and I can't remember them coming back. They might have done. Yeah, I should imagine there's a fair bit of strain on the airframe pulling up, but then they do come in a hell of a lot slower. Obviously, he came in very, very slowly, so they try and drop the airspeed down as much as they possibly can. And especially, obviously, he's got no brakes on the ground, so once he hit the ground, that's the only thing slowing him down. Yeah, that is reinforced right there where the hook is, you're right. But it obviously still must give it a fair old jolt. But they do flex quite a lot, as you saw. I don't know how closely, how much you could see of that, but those cables do flex a hell of a lot. Yeah. Obviously, the aircraft carriers are made for that, aren't they? And the F-35 doesn't have a hook. These ones, anyway. Yeah, they're more designed. The carrier ones are more designed for it, aren't they? Obviously, but you know, these are they have the cable, they have the hook, so they're obviously strengthened at that part. But like I said, it's good to see he's back down, all safe. And obviously, it's even though it must be quite daunting having to take the wire. In some ways, it's obviously good practice for if there was something, you know, a lot worse that was happening to the plane. Then every experience is, you know, experience, isn't it? So I'm sure he's caught this pilot's caught the cable a few times in his flight career, but then it could be his first. So yeah, that's some sort of slowing down, isn't it? 130 to 0 in 2 seconds is pretty quick. And I'm not sure if I can hear F-35 spooling in the background. I'm not sure if I can hear them or not. Yeah, only the other one. I don't know when Marham are supposed to be taking a load more F-35s, aren't they? So I don't know when they're due, but I kind of like going to Marham. The only trouble with Marham is where I parked the van, where I went last time, you're quite a long way from the runway. It's good when they come right past you, when they're taxiing down, but to do a live stream from that area, if they're on that runway, is difficult. There is a couple of other places I found, but one of the ones that me and Dave went to when we got the Hornets over there was good, but you have to walk quite a long way down to the bottom. And I'm not going to log this lot down there, but the signal at Marham is absolutely brilliant. It was really, really good. I thought that they were jamming my signal when I was over there when I was live last time, but it weren't. Lewis decided he was going to turn the router off. I think he was plugging something in, and I think he turned it off. Because I was thinking, what's on earth is going on? Like, I had really good signal, and then all of a sudden there's nothing. So that was a bit strange. But that was my lad. Decided he'd had enough. He'd had enough of the airplanes. Well, they're definitely checking it over, all right, aren't they? Tell you what, I think it's going to rain here soon. It's not looking good. The old clouds are definitely coming in and the wind's picking up. Well, he may either come down here or they'll tow him down here. There's another fire truck down the back. I can see down this end of the runway. There's one, what they call a catwalk. There's one sitting up the top there. So I don't know what he's sitting up there for. Well, a camel. Yeah, me and Dave have been thinking about making a video. I think I've said this a few times now, of all the areas to spot here. And I was doing a bit of, I had my drone, not here obviously, but I had my drone at home over the weekend, and I was filming around and trying to stick graphics to buildings and stuff. So I had RAF Lakenheath stuck to my house, and as it flew past, it flew over and it tracked the text. So I'm thinking about putting some sort of pole on the top of this fan and driving along with the camera facing down, and then I'm going to have RAF Lakenheath come out of the ground, and so that's something I've been wanting to do. And I need to get over, or get Dave to get up early one morning, because we're going to do a sunrise and a sunset, slow motion, and then we're going to do obviously all the areas around Lakenheath, and then a bit of action in the middle of the film sort of thing. So it's in the making. I've already started doing it. I've been doing it a long time, but I want it to be right. I want it to be something that no one else has done and are completely different to anybody else. So yeah, they're now towing that off. Cheers, Dave. Lewis is now having his dinner. I'll take it in behind that wall over the back there. God, the wind is really getting up now. We've had some really stormy streams, but this morning was like bright sunshine. Now it's turned completely the opposite way. But I suppose we're definitely heading towards winter now. I ain't had a coffee yet. I need to get on at him. I weren't looking in the background, so I didn't see it. You guys probably saw it. Yeah, there's slight bit of rain just coming in. My monitor's got a few little spits of rain on it. I think there's something else coming in now, but I think I'm just going to get away with this rain. Only just though. It's raining really heavy to the side of me over the trees, but I'm literally having a few spots. But if it obviously gets too bad, then I'll stop the stream, and I'll come back if I can. But I think it might just miss us. It's getting worse, but everybody's going, what's going on? It wasn't even supposed to rain today, but they're definitely closing in quickly. As you can see over here, that's now starting to affect me a little bit, but it's quite bad over there. A lot of rain over there. It's skirting the side of the runway, but it's a bit clearer behind. So what I might do is just go and get my jacket and chuck over the top of my camera so I don't get wet, and just leave it going. It's almost stopped. The monitor's getting a little bit wet, but nothing else is too bad. I'm standing in the way of the camera, so it shouldn't be that bad. It's only a little bit. I don't think we're going to get to see a lot more for a little while until they fix that cable, but there doesn't seem to be no one working around the area. So it's stopping raining now, it's getting worse again. Stop now, thank goodness for that. That was quite close because it was raining really hard, and it's still raining hard over the other side of the airfield. But now it's stopped here, so that just scraped past. Look over there, that's still raining over there. Yeah, I think going back to the 4K, I think we'll be alright over at Marham when there's not many people over there. I think we'll be good for 4K streams over there. And but I'm still trying to work our way of getting to either Waddington or Coningsby next week. And obviously there are nights, but as well. But we'll just have to see. I was going today, like I said, but I decided I want to try and iron out a few more bugs today at Lakenheath, because I know Lakenheath quite well, so obviously, and I know what to expect. So when you go to somewhere new and you've not been there filming before, it's hard to get a sort of real feel for what you need to change and what you don't need to. Now I see the my stream keeps blipping on my phone, but I don't think it's actually blipping on YouTube. You can still hear F-35s running, I'm sure of it. Yeah, it's definitely something moving. But I was just having a look to see if there's anything going on at Watcham today. Looks like it's quite quiet there. There's a rivet joint in the area, maybe that's coming back to Mildenhall, might be able to catch that coming back in. And that you just heard is the guy who's cutting the grass. There's another massive bank of black cloud coming behind me. Hopefully that's not going to touch here though. It looks like it's going to go to the side as well. So. I see we're getting close to 100 likes, so we've got F-35s coming out now. I thought I heard one running. There's two I can see now. You did. You saw. There's two at least I just saw. The other one has already gone across. I knew I could hear them running, but they've obviously been waiting for that to get out of the way. I could hear them running a while back. Then it sort of went quiet, and I thought, oh, I'm sure I can still hear them. I need to get a shade for this monitor because it's quite difficult to see in this light. So that's something else I've got to sort out now. I'll make one. I'm in the middle of making a like a monopod thing for the roof at the moment. so I can walk right round it quite easily, and then I can hold on to the centre of it, walk all the way around and capture every angle. So that's what I'm in the middle of making at the moment. Because it's quite difficult when especially when they come from this end, to try and stand and jump around the tripod, jump over all the wires and keep them on the screen. So that's something I need to do, and then I think I'm going to put a safety belt around it so I can't fall off. Because it's gone so murky down there, it's hard to see them down the bottom. I don't think they're there quite yet, but yeah, I think that was a lucky escape with that weather. There is some big old black clouds behind me, but I think they're going to the side. I can see some more F-35s down the bottom now. The other side. So I think at the moment I can see 5 altogether, with those 3 there and the other 2 on the other side. Oh yeah, I can see the other 2 have moved towards the runway now, so shouldn't be long now. That's quite a quick turnaround, really. I think there's 2 this side and 3 the other, I'm not entirely sure. Might be another one behind the building as well. I think I could hear more. There's 4 up there now, and 2 the other side. Thank you for those likes. It's good to always get 100 likes. It's good to get 1300 likes really, but yeah, the F-15s, those Jap ones are gone. I did want to film them today, but wrong runway really. Don't see enough close-up action of them, and it's hard to get the van anywhere near where you need it to be to film them on that runway. So that's disappointing, really. But I do plan to try and go up to Coningsby. I think there's another F-35 just gone up the other side. They're moving anyway. They're moving the other side. It's hard to see them right down there. They are moving though. Just there, look. Let's come a bit further forward. The ones are still sitting still. Leave it in the middle, so hopefully we'll see them. Well, it's not Friday, so definitely not going to get quick climbs, and definitely not going to get quick climbs in this weather. I don't know what Friday's weather is looking like, but I think they'll be down that end for quick climb on Friday, so we're hoping they'll be live again Friday. So if you've not seen quick climb, then hopefully join us on Friday. I like a gap between them, because when they go off, by the time you filmed one coming over the top of it, the other one's already left the ground, so it's difficult to get them all taken off, getting the camera back down that end as quick as possible to get them again. I think they're still doing the cable. I'm not sure, because there's a vehicle nearby where the cable was, but I don't know if that's one of the vehicles that went to the side, but there is something over on that side. Maybe that's what they're waiting for, I don't know. They've definitely moved into position to start to go, but there's 2 vans there now, so I reckon they're still doing something over here. One's now going away, so hopefully it's all sorted. The other van's now going, so I'll pick up. Where is Andrew C? I see you asking where he is. And it's in Jonathan today. I can't see the tanker at the minute. There was a rivet joint flying around, but I can't see that either. I don't know if it's gone off somewhere else, but I was looking a little while ago, and a rivet joint was quite close by, just off the coast. I'm sure I can hear more F-35s spawning behind. I wouldn't think that's them. I can hear right down the other end. You hardly hear them take off when they actually take off, unless the wind's blowing right down this end. They're moving. Here they come. Looks like they're all going to come together as well. Try and move the microphone out of my face. There's a quick load. See no more over there. Yep, so they're all gone, but I'm sure I can hear more running, so go down this end, see what they're doing with this car park, because that's what it seems to be. Yeah, it's got very cloudy here. The rain came for a little while. It looks like there's a lot of rain coming on behind me again now. I think I might just miss it again. It was lovely this morning. First thing when I got here, it was really warm. I had my coat on. I had to take it off. It was getting quite warm. The sun was in my eyes. I couldn't see the planes when they're going past me. And now it's it's been sort of a bit grey and horrible. But the wind, at least the wind's gone again. The wind's died down, but the wind had got right up again. Those green things over there are fire extinguishers for the F-15s, and normally when they put them down that means there's no more F-15s going to fly, so so always a good sign when they're still standing upright, because then you can you know that there's probably more 15s going to come, because obviously they come and park down this end when they're done, so that's always good to see that they're still up, so we're obviously expecting more. That's all quiet again. The viewing car park's full up, so but this end's not that bad. That's obviously why I lost the 4K stream earlier, because a few more people turned up. But I can even go back probably probably as much as a year ago, and you'd never get this many people here. Not even on a quick climb. Maybe a little bit longer than a year, but I can remember being up here before and like there's just no one here, absolutely no one here. But nowadays it's more and more popular up here now. Yeah, see if you can find out if make sure Andrew's okay. If people message him, let me know. I'm just checking eBay to see if my my new fluid head's got here yet. That ain't yet, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we should get much more stable footage, because that thing is not cheap. I've just bought a Manfrotto one, and it's got like a piston inside it, so that dampens the movements of when I make movements to follow them. It should be a lot better. This one's not a bad one, but it's just started playing up the last week or two. It's been unreliable, so I'm looking forward to getting a new one. So I'm taking the sounds okay now. Obviously you're going to hear me from 3 microphones, so it's going to sound a little bit echoey, but I'm hoping the planes sound really good now. If it crackles and distorts, just let me know, because I just need to fine tune the mics so they're not turned on too loud. That is when the planes go over. I don't want them to be massively loud and they're distorting. But I can hear them on my earphones. It don't sound too bad, but it's never the same as when you listen to it on a phone or on a computer. If you have a look on the ADSB, you'll see the C2 flying across the channel. And I think there's a tanker now coming into Mildenhall. I can't see it yet, but it's heading this way. But yeah, that C2 is now heading towards the Dutch coast now. Yeah, it's unusual for Andrew to go missing for a little while. He's normally even if I don't know if he works or not, I'm not sure what he does, but he's normally around. Yeah, that's Dave got some really close-up shots of that C2. That was quite good. I was just saying to Dave yesterday, he's got to get another mic sorted out, because every now and again he's distort. So we're looking at getting another mic for that. Welcome, Martin. Yeah, we're heading up towards 8,000 subscribers now. So if you're not subscribed and you're in the background, then please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when we go live. We should be here on Friday for Quick Climb. It's always good. Hoping the weather's going to be good for Friday. It looks at the moment, I think. So. Oh, you've got a load of F-35s just took off from here. They might well be going up that way, up to the loop. I wanted to go there this summer. I just never got round to it. I would like to go to the lakes as well. Just having the time to do all those things is it's hard to do, but I definitely want to do that. Next February, my contract runs out with this sim that I use for streaming now, and I'm probably going to get internet via Mr. Typhoon himself. I'm not going to advertise him because he's not doing nothing for me. But no, I'm going to probably get Starlink, and then hopefully we can do 4K streaming all the time. That's what I'm hoping to do, and obviously get up the lakes and get up those hills and do some 4Ks from up there. Cheers, Nigel. I knew you'd know. Yeah, I did look at it yesterday, and it looked like it was going to be okay. And I reckon we'll be on the same runway, looking at the wind. So I like this runway. I like it when it's this way, but then you don't get the afterburners and stuff as well. So it's you know, it's whichever you like really. I either like to see them. It's hard to follow them around as well when they're quick climbing this way. I have to position myself a little bit different because you can't follow them from one end to the other really easily and watch them quick climb. It's very difficult, but hopefully we'll still do a reasonable job of that. I do prefer the other end, and I do like going down the field end and watching them come over. When I park in that farmer's car park or on his edge of his land, I really like it there. But they come towards you so fast. It's so hard to keep them in the viewfinder. They really do come at you really quick. Oh, well, at least you had something through there. That's the main thing. It'd be really awful to be all up there and don't see anything. That'd be me. That would. I'd go all up there, and then I wouldn't see nothing. So I need to know where the best place to go to on the lakes are. Where's the best place to go and see them? Because I looked up at a few different places, and is it one called Elswater or something like that? I've been having a little look, and that's what I want to do. I want to get up there to the lakes and film them there, but I'm just not sure where to go. Lewis is just banging something. I'm just going to have to check him in a minute. Yeah, that's it, Steve. That's where I looked that up, and so I need to go and find out where to park because I've got a big van. So if I can get close, because I was reading on a forum that you can park in a lay-by nearby. So that's where I'm going to have to go. Lewis is jumping around like anything. The camera's going everywhere. I'm not sure what they're building there, to be honest with you. I don't know. They've been building it for a long time. That's been going on for months, that has. And it doesn't ever seem to get any different. Every time I look at it, it seems to be the same, but I'm sure they've done a lot there. I'm sure they have, but... Rest in peace, Sticky Bird. It must have been quite old. I can hear something on the radio, so I don't know if something's coming back. I'll have to have a look at that. I've got a big, huge Mercedes Sprinter though. The other streamer's got quite a small van, if I'm thinking who it is. But yeah, this is a long wheelbase Mercedes Sprinter, so it's not small. I'm taking it that's a typo. You're not in the machine loop, you're in the Mac loop. Yeah, that's what I thought, Steve. Yeah, his van's tiny compared to my van. So It's just having enough space to park up. Oh, we've got F-35s inbound. One now. I'm not sure if we're going to get any low approaches today. I haven't seen none yet today. Wonder if they were the ones that just went out. Well, I wouldn't have thought so, but unless they've been out a while waiting for everything that was going on. But I wish I'd have come here a bit earlier this morning, because Dave was saying to me earlier on that when they first went out this morning, you could see afterburners and it was a really nice light. Unfortunately, I slept in this morning. I think I can hear more in the background. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's more above me somewhere. Or something's above us. Yeah, I know there was a. I know there was a tanker getting close. It might be what I'm hearing above me, because when I got my earphones on, I can hear stuff, but can't make out where it is. I was just having a look down the bottom because I thought I saw something creep up down the bottom, but it isn't. No. Yeah, I can hear something above me just in the distance. Yeah, I think it's now going over the top, really high up, I think. No, it's over, just looking over towards Bury St Edmunds, so, and there's a lot of bad weather over that way. It's over here. So I don't think I'll see it over here. That sky don't look nice over there. You can see it's raining in the distance over there. And I've got it coming up behind me as well. So as over there is the forest entrance. So if you're watching on YouTube, you're on YouTube. I have parked over there. It's quite good. That's quite good for quick climbs over there, actually. It's not bad over there. And you get to see when the F-15s are parked up over here. You get to see them sitting sort of in front of you, but you need a good zoom. Yes, it looks like it's going to rain again here soon. It's looking nasty behind me as well. You just missed a few F-35s go out, Brad, quite long ago. And then obviously we had that, we had two just come back. Don't know if they were the same ones that were there was 6 went out, I think, I counted. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that for the tanker. I can't see it over there, but that's where it'd be and all that. Quite bad weather over there, so. Yeah, see it's gone off towards my house. I do get a lot of tankers come over mine. Probably more tankers than anything else. That and Apaches, I suppose. Apaches are over mine all the time. I would have gone live a little bit earlier, but I was trying to sort of like get the settings as best as I could just before I started. But like I said, I couldn't. When I was in 4K, I think the sound was definitely affected. I think the sound's affected by the amount of bit rate that I'm sending out and the signal. So hopefully, well, as you said, it's better now. So. Yeah, it's not as nice as it was this morning. It was really nice weather this morning. There are some blue bits in the sky, but not many. But if you look behind us, you've got that nasty big grey bit over towards Bury St Edmunds way. Then you've got a lovely blue bit over here, over the top of the trees. And then behind towards Thetford way and Brandon. It's not looking that nice behind either. Some big old black clouds in the distance over there, so hopefully I'm not going to get wet again, but it wasn't that bad. It only rained for a few minutes and then stopped. But that will be where the tanker comes in from over there. Afternoon, Cav.
Just gotta pick your days on those ones. Try not to go out on the sunny weekends and stuff, I guess. Just try to pick,
Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully it don't get more rain, but yeah, it's quite busy for a normal sort of during the week. There's a few people up here. Dave's quite busy in the burger van, so. At least when they come in, I can see their lights on because it's sort of like a bit moody over that way. Yeah, it's been sort of on and off, and it's not been too bad. I think I like them on this runway at night time, and I like them on the other one during the daytime. I think seeing them go away, see the afterburners is better during the day. And especially and that at night as well, to see the afterburners at night time or dusk is nice from this end, but when they come from the other end, when they land obviously at night time, you've got more to see because obviously you're following them all the way down and see them going into this bit all lit up. That's nice, but it's each to their own, I suppose. But I do like to see the afterburners go out at night from this way. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's definitely better that way, isn't it, Sally? When they come in from this way on night time. There's a load of lights down the bottom now. I can't make out what they are. There's a load of cars, I think. Where are they? Where are they gone? There they are. Yeah. I'm hoping to catch them coming back in. Lewis is getting a bit. He's saying he wants something to eat, and he's already had something to eat. So it means it's like nearly time to go home, I think. He doesn't last very long here during the week. He knows when quick climb, because I suppose quick climb would have been finished by now. Though I can't believe last Friday, I thought, oh, there can't be much more going on. That went on for ages, absolutely ages after I left. There was some crazily good low approaches. Just as I turned the camera off, I could not believe it. I took the monitor down and I took the cards out, and they come across so low and so quick and banked really hard, and I thought, that's just typical. That is so typical. And then I think some more went out after that, but I'm not. I think Cobra Warrior on nights next week. So Coningsby will have some night flying. I'm not sure if they're going to do any night flying here. I wouldn't think so, just because Cobra Warrior, because obviously they're not involved with it really. I think we're going to be ending up waiting until the end of. It's normally when the clocks change. It's normally when they start going on nights here. So when the clocks change, as soon as they do go on nights, and if anybody knows any different, then let me know. But That's normally when it happens, and I will be here doing the night shift, listening to the wolves howling in the background. It does get pretty eerie up here at night time, you know. It's really weird. If you're on your own, it's really strange up here. If there's a few people around, there's not. I mean, every time I come up here, there's the odd one or two people that will turn up and watch, and come and say hello or whatever. But yeah, it's normally me on my own. I sometimes bring the dogs up here and have them in the van and take them for a walk down the bottom before I stream. But yeah, it can be a really eerie place because there's a lot of trees around and it's quite dark. Yeah, the Thetford wolves, isn't it? They normally, when we say late or nights, there's 2 times they normally come in by. They'll either do 8 o'clocks or 10 o'clocks, but normally somewhere in between is what they normally say. And they normally say in the local paper, like the week or so before. But when it gets that time of year, 8 sort of 9 o'clock at night is really dark. So it's definitely if you've never watched one of my live streams, and I've never live streamed lates on this channel, but if you've ever seen them before, then they're worth seeing. And I think this camera can definitely do a better job than the other one could. So I think once I've nailed the settings for the night time, I think we should see quite a lot more than what we did before. We had those 2 came in late a couple of months ago, where I filmed them in, and I almost had the settings right. I could have made the shutter speed a bit faster so they weren't so jittery coming in. But I think because I wrote all those settings down now, so I know what to expect next time when we come. So hopefully, yeah, if you've never seen it before, it's worth seeing, especially if they go out full afterburner. That's something to see. Yeah, honestly, this place is, it's always me, isn't it? I've either seen, or should I say UFOs or UAPs or whatever they were, drones, you call them what you want, and then I've had howling dogs screaming like out of control, all sorts of noises, donkeys going crazy. Yeah, so it's quite interesting at night time. Police turning up, all sorts. The lights look so good here, they do. I came here last week after the E4 with my neighbour to have a look to see if those F-35s were going to come back. We waited a little while and they didn't, but they were still doing the runway. So yeah, then nothing came back. They came back the next day, but it's still good. It's still good to see it at night. Yeah, there's a lot of burial grounds and stuff like that around this area. All sorts of things. So it's, if you don't like going out at night time, don't come here on your own. Yeah, well, they normally. I mean, last year they flew for months on lates. I was quite shocked because I think the time before they only flew for about a month or so, and then they flew right through until the new year, didn't they? And on lates, so that was good. And they do start sometimes. You get the odd ones out in the morning, but sort of like 2 o'clock is when they start coming out more. But you do get flights all through the day as well. So, but predominantly at night time they all go out. And you get one after the other coming back in. It's quite sorry to see. Like I say, I've been to Coningsby years ago, but I've never filmed there. But I drove past. I've been to Wadlington a couple of times, drove right past there a few times, but never filmed. But yeah, I still would like to film the Typhoons going out at night as well. Maybe that might be a trip next week I can do. Because I did plan, like I said, I planned to go today, but I think maybe I will do that next week and see if I can get them on nights over there. Yeah, I see them in the distance. They're now coming. He's moving quite quick, so we might get a low approach here. Oh. I only see one at the moment. I know I see two. The camera's picking the other one up now. He's not going to low approach. What are them birds? And two down. Look at all them. Not seeing the other two yet. So I wonder if it was a flight of four. I wonder if it's all of the six back that only went out a little while ago. They didn't seem to be out for very long. Got a lot of rain coming up behind me. I'm hoping I'm going to miss that. Just looking for the other two. We had F-15s out earlier. I don't know if there's still any out or not. I think they're all back now. I'm sure they are. You tend to lose count when you're doing this, and if they've been in or not. But the fire extinguishers are still up for the 15, so which are right in front of us. So there may well be some more going out. The camera tends to pick the 35s out at a distance before I can see them in my eyes, but sometimes I lose count, and sometimes I I just don't bother counting, and I just trying to sort of. Here comes a tanker coming in. I think 15s are starting up now. Yep, I can hear 15s starting up now. He's down. Well, I heard them start up, but they've gone quiet again now, I think. But they definitely started up. Oh, it's getting windy again. It's freezing up here now. I think I might end up having to kill a stream in a little while, because there's one mighty black cloud coming up behind me, and I think I'm going to get wet. But we'll go as long as we can. Wind's picked right up, and that is really dark behind me. It looks like it's coming straight for me this time. I've missed it twice now, but... yeah, that's the way it's coming from Attleborough way. I normally have an umbrella with me, but today, typically I probably haven't. I'm going to have a look in a minute in the back and see if I have, because I don't want my gear to get wet. I'm sure I heard 15 start, but I can hear F-35s falling over the top of them at the minute, because the ones have just gone back, but I'm sure I heard 15s. I'm going to get down and have a look and see if I've got an umbrella, because I think I'm going to need it. Let's make sure Lewis is okay, and then I'll be back. Guess what? I have got my umbrella. But it's actually not looking as bad as I thought now, but I've just got to get a plug to plug this monitor in. It's getting a bit low. Oh, here come the other 35s.
Somebody knows, they know if he's on duty or not.
It's one in. I'll just get my earphones back on. Another two coming. So I think that's everything back in now. I think we'll see one more round of F-15s possibly go round. There's another one coming in. Where'd all these come from then? Because I'm sure not this many went out. There's still more coming. We've got them four there, 5, 6, so there was some more came from somewhere else, those other two. Waving his tail. Another one. There's another one coming. I'm sure these must be come from somewhere else, because I'm positive not as many as this came out, unless they were waiting when that one took the rope or something. I don't know. I definitely can't remember this many going out. Is that 9 that's coming all together now in the last few minutes? And another one. And another one's coming. That'll be 10. Here come the rain. Luckily I found my umbrella. I knew it was going to rain. Not sure how I'm going to film and hold the umbrella, but not sure this is going to work. At least my stuff's not getting wet anyway. It's quite hard to hold the umbrella though. The wind's got right up. Look at the, as it's coming in here, look. It's really turned really quickly. Well, I'm stopping my stuff from getting wet anyway. I don't think it's going to rain for long. I daren't look behind me. Considering it wasn't supposed to rain today, well, it didn't say that this morning anyway, and it was absolutely beautiful here this morning. It's amazing. You get 4 seasons in a day here in the autumn. As long as it don't start snowing, I don't mind. There's more coming in. Some more in the distance now. There's multiple coming in as well. They definitely want this amount that went out. I'm 100% certain of that. So these have come back from somewhere. Don't you dare do a low approach now. There's no way I could follow it with a camera and an umbrella at the same time. And like that, the rain stops. This guy's in a hurry to get home, look. He's going for it. Well, I can't see no more coming now, but yeah, there's definitely more came in that time than went out, so they obviously come from somewhere, haven't they? I can't see the tanker. There's too much cloud over there. Oh, I can just make it out. Yeah, it's now going to go through through that cloud, big, huge bank of cloud. I might be able to see it. The camera might pick up better than my eyes, to be honest. It's just in the mix to that murk over there somewhere. You can just about see it. Just about make the tanker out over the top of them, I think. Well, I can see it just. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. I think it's there. There it is. That's how bad the weather's got really quickly. Two sugars. Cheers. Yeah, so it's got quite bad around here. Hello. We'll go behind us. Quite nice blue sky up here again, so hopefully that's passed us by now, because it has there's been a few times where it's got really bad and just literally skimmed the airfield. At the last lot got a bit wet, so well, I didn't get that wet, but luckily I had the umbrella in the van. I didn't think I had it with me, to be honest, but I did, luckily. It kept us going anyway. I don't know what we'll see. I heard a 15 start, and I think they are down the other end. They are, so we're in luck. That tanker went off again as well. And there are 15s down there. I thought I heard them. There's none over this side. They're now coming. Another 4 or 5 of them. Move the umbrella out of the way so I can film them. We dropped a slight frame in that weather. Hopefully it's still okay. It has got dark, and I can only just make them out down there. But they're now coming. Oh. Thanks, mate. There are some this side as well, I think. Yes, at least one there. So I think that's 5. The camera's struggling a little bit to pick them up down there because it is almighty grey down there. So I think that's 5 down there. just keep it in mind. Dave just made me want a cup of coffee, so. Time to pull the camera around with my earphones. Here they go. I love he's coming out or going round to the other side bit. He's gone over to the other side, so there might be more coming out. He's gone over there somewhere. There's 2 over that side now. 3 there, possibly, yeah, 3. Bear with me, Lewis is jumping around. It's hard to see him down there. Just drinking my coffee before they move. Another, that tank is now going back in again as well. It's been round and it's now going back in. I think it's the same one. I think I might do a stream over there one day, because even though we've done it when the E4 was there was still a lot of stuff going on. I might do a stream over there with the tankers and the Ospreys one day. I'm not sure we'll get the same sort of service we did with that Osprey doing what it was doing on that stream, but you never know, they might do it again. Tank's going around again. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed them Ospreys. It was quite good to see. Tankers going around in the background again. So I might, there's a possibility I might do a stream from Mildenhall tomorrow dinner time, just for a little while, because there's a possibility of something coming in there tomorrow that might be a bit different to what we normally see. So when I know a bit more, I'll let you know. But at the moment, I may do, I may not. The tank is way off in the distance, but I think I can just about see it in those, where is it? It's further round there. It's just gone past the tower. It's over there somewhere. It's in the areas, in the clouds over there. I can only just see it with my eyes. Yeah, but there might be a possibility, depending on what I'm doing. I might go over there tomorrow. Just lost this. I don't know what they're doing down the bottom while they're waiting so long. Welcome, Hazel, to the channel. Well, if you're in a Mac loop, you might have some 15s coming your way, possibly. I don't know if they're going to go that far today, but they've been sitting down the bottom here for a while. I think there's at least 5 down there. There might be 6. There might be one behind the building. I can't quite make it out, but I think there's one behind the building as well. So at least 5 down there. Let's hope they come your way for you. I'm going to experiment with another setup, because I can invite people to the stream on this. So what I'm hoping to do is get Dave down one end of the field and me down the other end, and we're going to see if we can shoot both ends of the field at the same time. So that might be interesting to see if that works, but I've got to do a test at home with another camera to see if that'll work, but I think it will. From what I can see of the settings, I think I can do that. So we can have one down one end and one on the other end, and bring you live from both ends of the field, which will be pretty cool. I don't think anybody else has ever done that before, so that's something I'm planning on doing. Obviously we're relying on signal for that, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can get that tested out sometime and do that. So obviously you'll have two screens side by side from both ends of the field, which will be pretty cool if we can manage to do that. Let's see if he goes out again. He tends to come out about here somewhere. But I can try that with my other camera and see if that'll work. He might not be going round this time. Nope, doesn't look like it. Look like he's landed this time. Gives you a bit of a sense of distance to Mildenhall from here. It's about 5 miles as the crow flies. Oh, he is going back out again. I think I've not come here. I've gone a bit further around. So we were standing there the other night and they were flying right past us. Here he goes behind the trees. Come on F-15s, let's have you. Yep, they're moving. Right, get ready for these guys to come around now. Got to make sure I don't trip over the umbrella this time. So we've got two from one side coming. That'll be a help, I'll unlock the camera. Hello. Yeah, it's always better when they come out low because I can follow them a little bit easier. When they bank a little bit closer to you, it's easier to follow them around. When they go up quite high, it's hard to turn around and follow them. But that was good. And definitely when we get this tripod sorted, that'll be even better. So. It's always when they get close to me, the tripod sticks and I really have to push it around to follow them around, so I get a bit jerky. But hopefully with this new one tomorrow will be good. We won't have none of that no more. Just checking the batteries on everything. I've got 2 bars left on the main battery of the camera, but I've got another one on it. And I've got 63% on the streamer box still, and it's charging, so plenty of battery. A few more people turned up now as well. You never know where they're going to go, to be honest with you. They might go out on the east coast over the Wash, Whole Beach area. Sometimes they go over there, sometimes they go up north. So you just never know where they're going to go. You can't predict their movements. But for anybody that's up the Mac Loop, let's hope they go there for them. Yeah, definitely go around today at Mildenhall. Yeah, the tankers now coming back around. I'll see if I can get it again before they, hopefully before they go out. He's coming in low this time as well. Have the camera focus on in this weather. I might do, yeah, it's alright. Still a little bit dark over there. He might go round again. He came on a bit shallower this time though, so let's have a look and see if we can see him go out again. About there somewhere. It's a long old runway that as well, so it takes him a little while to get down there and then back up again, but it looked like he might not be going out this time. He did seem to come in a lot shallower that time, so that's probably why he's landed. Right, back to the F-15s, and hopefully we should see a few more. I believe that's 4 more down there. There we go again. Keep it low, keep it low. Just low. going on here then? Uh-oh. Is the second one going to go? Possibly. Right. Too far wrong way now, I think. Yeah. Wonder what happened there then. Strange that both of them have gone back. Oh, cancelled their flight maybe. Bit strange that both of them have gone back though. I was just looking at the wind. I don't think it's that. The wind's more to the side now, but you would have thought if they were the other two in front of them went, then they'd have gone as well. So yeah, I don't think it was that. He seemed to stop at the beginning of the runway. Perhaps he's got an issue, and the other one's gone back with him or something. But I don't know. The first one, because it looked like he was going to go, then just slowed down. It could be. It still could be a change of runway, but like I said, if they're going to do that, I would have thought they'd all gone out together and then come back in on the other runway, but yeah, we should be live again Friday here. Weather conditions look good, so we should be here. And I would have thought, I don't think they're changing runways, but looking at the weather today and looking at the weather Friday, it looks like the wind direction's similar, so I think they'll be coming from this end or from that end for quick climbs. But Hi, Darren. Yeah, well, we've had an eventful day. We've had jets catching the wire as well, so you don't see that very often. I'll try and snip that out and upload that later for anybody that missed it. I think the part-timers have finished down here. I'm not sure. They might have been. The sun's coming out now. Right in my eyes. It don't look like they're doing a lot there now, do it? 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I want that job. I forgot it rained a little while, didn't it? Well, we're almost up to 200 likes, so if you haven't done already, smash the like. Yeah, Lewis is good. I've just been down and had a look to make sure he's alright. I don't think he's going to want to be here much longer, so I might end the stream in a minute, because obviously they're going to be a while before they're back and there's nothing else out, so I don't want to push him too far, because I want him to come back tomorrow and Friday. I think we're going to do a quick pop-up stream around dinner time-ish at Mildenhall. There's a rumour of a couple of things coming in I want to catch, so look out for that tomorrow. If I know I'm going to go live, then I will try and schedule it. I know I always say that and I never do, but I'll try and do that. I don't see nothing else down there, and I don't hear nothing now, so we've just got 4 out and that's it, isn't it? Yeah, they weren't even there when I first come either, so they obviously started about 10 o'clock and now they're finished. That's why it's been going on for so long. The sun's out now, it's absolutely beautiful now again. You look across the skies over here. There's a few big clouds about, but some nice big patches of blue sky over here. Yeah, now my tripod's completely frozen up now. Can hardly move it, there we go. Just trying to see, I think they're back down there again. Yeah, they went round a lot, so they're down there again now. Now we've got a guy strumming the grass in front of us. I think the planes will drown that out. We'll stay and catch these two going out. It's got to be gone in a minute, it's nearly finished. They shouldn't have to wait up there too long because obviously they had their checks, and I wouldn't have thought they went back and got 2 spare planes. So it's still a bit gloomy down that end, but I can just about make them out. So if anybody didn't catch it earlier in the stream, we had a F-15 that caught the wire. So you can either rewind the stream and have a look at that, but I will cut that up later on and put that out as a separate video. I'll try and get that out tonight. I think I recorded it in 4K as well, so I'll upload it in 4K if I did. I think we did. I think I pressed record. I pressed it several times and then watching them come in thinking, oh, this will be the one, and then that weren't the one. But I think I pressed record, but the streaming box records as well, so. I can always download it back off YouTube if I haven't, but I'm sure I have. They never look the same when you download them though. They always, YouTube degrades the stream severely from 4K that I'm recording in on the box. So if I have, I'm sure I've recorded it on the box, so I should be alright. Been doing a lot of maintenance on the airfield today, cutting the grass and doing a lot of trimming and making it look good, like they always do. They do a good job here. The grass is always good here. Well, like I said, thank you we've got 203 likes now, so that's good. We're heading towards our 8,000 mark this month, but I don't know if we're going to quite pull it off this week. Maybe on Friday we might do. We've only got about, what, we got 400 to go or something like that. So we might be there, we might be close to it. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the. I know it was 7,600 and something when I looked this morning. Might be a bit more now. Yes, 7,684. 15s are moving. Right, we'll just catch these ones. Let's hope they go up this time. The light's really strange. It's hard to see them at the minute. I can see them in the camera, but he's just sat there now. Right, second time lucky, hopefully. There we go. I don't know if the other one turned back as well. I'm not sure if he's gone back again or not. Really sure what happened to the other one. Umbrella's going crazy. Decided to open itself up. It's got right windy all of a sudden again. Umbrella's turned itself inside out. Yeah, so it must have had an issue, and the other one's not going because I can't see it down there now. Or is he hiding over there somewhere? I can't really see. Sun's right in my eyes. Don't think he's down there now. Ah, right. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I could see. I saw them together, and then I wasn't sure where he went. So I was just having a look, and I think we're 7,620, but I'm sure 6,000 680, I think it is, on the showing on the YouTube studio. So yeah, 7,684. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Thanks everyone. 86 now. Right, so we're going to call that the end of the stream. I think Lewis has had enough of aeroplanes for a day. So yeah, make sure you hit that bell notification, because there's a good chance I might go live tomorrow for just for a little while over at Mildenhall. But we'll definitely be back here on Friday, weather excuse me, weather permitting. We should be all good. So I'd like to say thanks for everybody for coming in. It's been Liberty, as normal, for Military Aviation Channel. I'll see you all guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Don't forget to watch the video later of the F-15 catching the cable. See you later.